All right, welcome back to episode 2 on this series on Dyson Sphere Program. I love this game, and I'm really looking forward to going through one more time. Like I said before, trying not to use rare elements is the whole point. It's so cool how we can see the sky there just rotating past. All right, so where did we leave off last time? We left off last time, we had just made some blue science. So I probably can just put this in my inventory, and that will help us get started on our stuff. We're also pretty short on some things. So let me start a little construction here going. We're going to need a bunch of inserters. We have like no belts. Let's burn up almost a bunch of our gears. There's a bunch of belts. All right. We're going to desperately need power. Let's get on those. All right. So, how does this work? Hey, look, universal explanation. All right, you can now view the vein distribution on the planet and easily find different values. That's right, so let's see. Power grid on and off, and then I think what did it say it was to see that? I think, was it V that it told us? Yep. That's us on the planet. I thought we could see the actual veins. Is it M? There it is. Okay, this is where we can see. This is really useful for sort of planning out what we're going to do, where we're going to do stuff. If you hit N on this view, you will orient the whole thing north to south. So that's somewhat helpful for if you really care about that sort of thing. I do not. All right, so now we have this blue science, but we need to process it. Now, obviously, if we pick it up, it will get processed in our inventory like that. But we don't actually want it processed in our inventory. We want it processed in a lab itself. So to do that, we're going to actually grab these stones because I'm desperate for this titanium. That'll be one of the very next things we have to do. All right, so let's get that set up. And to do that, let's do this. I would also, we have a ton of stone in our inventory. Let's see if we can knock it out by making 150 stone bricks. Sure, that sounds like fun. Okay, let's see. Where do we want to set these up? We're going to set up maybe 2 labs. And we're going to power them using our little power trick because we are going to be so short on power here so soon. I am so worried about it. Our power grid is like so haphazard, and you'll see that later in a little bit here as we actually start to try to build stuff. We're going to be hurting for power so bad. Okay, so again, simple stuff for now. Let's bring blue science in like that. That'll work. And this will really get us going here in terms of being able to sort of set up our research queue, and we'll figure out the rest of what we're going to do here for a while. What happened there? Is it too close, really? Remember I told you this can happen, where you can end up with it being too close? Apparently that's what we're seeing here. Alright, let's try this again. It's a little bit of a bummer. Once we speed up inserters, it won't really matter, but I can't build on it until it's finished. Save a couple belts. Here's our blue science going down, and again, like I said, once we get this going, it'll just basically be automated. Oh, I need to show you guys another trick here too, so. Oh, that's too close too? God, this is super annoying. Alright, rotate that the other way, like that. Okay. Once that gets... Wait. Oh, right, because now this is important. We have to tell it what mode we want it to. This is in research mode. Okay, so what's going to happen now is it's going to load those in, and it's going to basically, you see how I can put more than one on top of each other? Once this one fills up, they'll both start doing it. So that's great. A little bit worried about power, like I said. So far our load is not very much, but that is not going to last. Now, this is the trick I was telling you guys about. It's super important. Oh, we have no storage bins. Why? Of course we don't. Yeah, let's build these 5 at a time. Seriously? I have like a million of these. Why would you build... That seems like a bug. It tried to build stone bricks, even though we had a ton of stone bricks. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, here's what you do. Here's the trick. So, you put one of these like that, and then what we do is we suck these in on here, and we put them back out here. And what this does is that if it ever gets jammed up, essentially... Alright, we need a little bit of wind turbine power. Let's put one right here, because we know we're going to power. What this basically does, again, is it allows us to store blue science if it's not being used. That's if we forget, or if whatever reason, maybe we finish all this stuff, we don't have it. Alright, so now the next science is actually going to require engines, which I think we can build. We need 60 of them. We can build 30. Alright, I'm just going to handcraft these for now. 2, 3, until we find out we need more magnetic rings. Haha, guess what? We know where we can get super magnetic rings. We can get them from here. Now, there's a way to pick them up off the belt. Oh, I just click on the belt and then I click on here. That's how I do it. Alright. This will get us a bunch of rings. And then I think we can just pull from here. This will get us a ton of rings. Cool. Now, where was I? Yes. Motors. How many of these can I create? 15 more. Iron. Not a surprise there. Let's go grab some iron sticks. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Alright. So, we need 50 of these things to... says 48. Let's create 1, 2, 3. Alright. And now, while we're hanging out doing this, I would like to fill out our research tree a little bit. So, we're unlocking mecha frame. Inventory capacity seems like something that takes steel. Construction. One more construction drone. Let's do that. That sounds great. That's only 100 blue science. Mass construction. I don't really care about blueprinting right now. That unlocks construction drone flight speed. Yeah, let's do that. Coal drive engine. Yeah, let's do this. We'll need coal and those things. In fact, can I take those out and do that one next? Because I really would like that. Then let's queue drone engine. This is red. That's red science. Vein utilization is red science. Okay. What was the other one that I wanted? Communication. Extra drone. Yeah, give me an extra drone. Now let's go back to techs because we know we need them. So we just saw. I really would like steel. That's 120. I'd really like purification. That's super important. What's this get us? Microcrystalline. That sounds great. Thermal power is only 30 of these. Super easy. We need to get all these basic ones down. This is fluid storage. Queue's full. Cool. Okay, so we're researching a bunch of stuff. We need 15 more of those. We'll have it. Perfect. Meanwhile, our blue science is being created. Now, this, remember how we stacked 2 over there? Let's see if we can get away. I have no idea if we can get away with this, but let's try it. Let's see if our little guys here can manage to keep up. They might be able to. We also can build a little bit more in terms of if they can't, but right now we're just stocking it away, so that's good. And then, yeah, it's going to be about, I think the next step for us is really going to be about building the mall. Alright, that's going to suck down, I wonder what our Yeah, I was a little bit worried about that. We can burn plant material, but we really need to go get some more coal, which is a good thing for us to go do. So, let's go do that. Yeah, and then we're going to really need to identify the place that we're going to build the mall. How many rings do we have? Not enough rings. You can always have more rings. Take another one of these. We're not crafting anything. That's a mistake. How many assemblers do we have? Probably never. Not enough. Smelters. Let's build a few of those. Some miners. And power. Great. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna need coal. And you saw it all got sucked up into that research, which is great. We're burning our little things up. Stick some coal in there, that'll help. We still want more coal, honestly. Alright, coal's not the problem anymore. Now it's the super magnetic rings. We don't have anywhere near enough iron. Let's go, let's grab a little bit more coal. Just because I would really like to have some. I'm trying, if you're wondering why, I'm trying not to store it just yet because I really don't want to have to store it as coal. What I want is, alright, so, yeah. We gotta make those rings. It's the most important thing we could be doing right now. It's probably too many. Just let's do that really quick. I want this tech, and then I will get to making those other things that we're gonna need. Looks like arc smelters. Take some of those. Assemblers are gonna be critical. We're doing fine on belts. We're okay on inserters. Alright, make a flight. That's good. That is great. Sitting up on, not on the ground is not great though. That was a mistake. You guys can all laugh at me. Activated flight mode. Yes, we, oh shoot. I did not mean to open that tutorial. Alright, cool. We're doing blue science. That's great news. We're burning that nonsense. And we're supposed to be fabricating things. We're fabricating assemblers. We're going to need a lot more than that. Can we build these 5 at a time? Okay, so we're making chips. Great. I would just want to fill up my queue if you're wondering what I'm doing. Just so that we have enough, because I don't want to run out of things that we do need. I don't actually know what else I want at this moment, so maybe I'll build a few gears, because you always need those. I will build all of the rings that we can build of one engine, apparently. No, we don't have any rings. Yeah, okay. Great. So, what is our next step from here, you say? Well, we need to figure out where we're going to build the mall. The mall is going to need... And what is the mall? Well, I just realized, haha, I'm using this term, you guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about. So, the mall is basically where it's a single place where we can sort of assemble everything. And what you really want, I'm not seeing, which is, oh wait, yes I am. I want a decently rich copper an iron? That's not it. Ah. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. That's... there's not a lot of land. Without, I want to keep that oil stuff... I want to leave that oil stuff alone. Man, it's a little bit rough. Maybe we... Can we steal iron... Steal iron from the science? And bring it over the water now? Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring the iron across from science. That's what we're gonna do. Are they all working? No. Why aren't they all working? Okay. So our inserters are so slow that they can't all get out. Can we do that? Yes. That probably means, yeah, it does. It means that you don't have enough either. There we go. What'd that do to our power? Okay, research is ticking away. Now, the plan was, or what I was thinking, was to take this iron across. Alright, I know, it seems nuts that I am spending time doing all of this rock gathering. I swear I will. It will be worth it later, I hope. Drones fly faster, cool. Alright, so let's steal, don't care. Can't do this one yet. That's we want to be technology is what I want. High efficiency plasma control, that's what I wanted. Magnetic levitation, that's doesn't help us. Plasma extraction, that's blue science. What does that get us? That's oil rigs, sure. You can do that. Yeah, we'll need that. This is already queued up. Steel's already queued up, right? Yep. That's blue science. Oh, the queue's full. Okay. Alright, so my thinking is we will see if I can lay this out. We're gonna need a lot of belts. Oh, it's near the fucking pole. This is not gonna work, and it won't make sense to you guys yet. But you basically want to save the poles for... Oh man, this sucks. You want to save the poles for solar. Oh man. Alright, I gotta ponder this for a minute. I'm gonna suck these up. Suck up these stones while I'm thinking about it. Oh man. There's copper here. I don't want to bring copper across the world. Man, our inventory is filling up. Glass. We could also make some glass, I guess. That would suck up some of this stone. Okay, that's burning good. No, throw that there. You here, coal there. Alright. Yeah. bummer. I mean, there's a ton of crude. You want to see how to burn fuel? This is how you do it. Watch that energy going down. This is why we care about more energy. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I know. I'm the best. Alright, well, we're going to have to make it work. That's all there is to it. So, let's get on it. The mall doesn't need it to be super fast. It just needs it. So, I guess that's what we'll do. This is way more iron than I need. Those all run the wrong direction. Look, they're all bored. What could I do with this? Yay, we can make steel. That's not actually a terrible idea. While I'm sitting here and thinking about it. I don't know if it can reach. If I tell you to make steel, can I get from here to there? Yes, I can. Neat. Okay. Well, that'll get us a supply of steel. Sorry that it keeps flashing yellow like that. That was not my intention. Alright, well, I think the thing for us to do here, let me grab iron bars. We're gonna need it. Oh, I know why it's showing the power grid. Can we... That's how we turn it. Yep. Okay. And we have iron over here, too. And I'm not even tapping. Oh, but I want it all over the way. I have to run iron across the world. Alright. Whatever. One emergency at a time. So... Oops, sorry about that. My feeling is build them all over here. Alright, so where am I going to smelt my... Maybe here? Let's see if this works. Okay. Alright, so then what we need is one to make these. He's gonna make... Yeah, very exciting. He's gonna make iron... And then the rest of these are gonna make iron plates. Any chance I get this in between? No, but I could probably put it here, yep. Alright, so then the idea would be... It's a great question what the idea is. It's a thermal generator, very cool. We'll explain those will make more sense in a minute. It matters, by the way, I haven't mentioned this, but it matters, by the way, which way you draw these. in the same way that where you start one of these inserters, so it's A to B, A to B, A to B. When you're drawing the conveyor belts, you need to do it in the right order. All right, now you'll see what I'm thinking about here is I'm thinking about doing a move. Kind of committed at this point. And now my idea about how I was going to do steel. What was my idea about how I was going to do steel? Oh right, I was going to try to put one here. I have no idea if this is going to reach. Can he get there? He can. And you're going to make steel. Okay. Cool. I gotta find that advanced logistics stuff here in a second. Let's do that. He doesn't have power. It's not the end of the world. Let's do a few more of these because we're desperate. We're desperately gonna need them. Put down a few more power. He still doesn't have it. It's not, again, not the end of the world. That's probably a pretty safe place to put it. Okay. So now we've got iron. Iron rings and steel. Yay, super fun. High efficient plasma controls or super cool power poles. What happened? Pick up litter. Oh, that means our inventory is full. Well, it's not the end of the world. We can fix that. Put coal here. And then we can pick it up. Got it. Alright, so now what are we doing with all this stuff? We have too many things. Not really a surprise. What can I fabricate to get rid of some things? That didn't, well, it'll do what I want. That'll make me one more space. What's that? Kimberlite. Wow, okay. Yeah, it's basically time to have the junk chest now. Although, we can turn all of the bars we have of this. 40 bars, not very much. Alright, and it's time to go deal with fuel, actually. And probably that'll be where we end this series. So let's go back over to our little coal plant. I hope I can make it, and I'll show you why it all matters. What I was trying to do. Okay, now what I wanted to do was I wanted to bring this guy out, say, to here. And then we're going to take some coal and we're going to cook it. Yep, that's what you do. To get this stuff, cook coal. And we want to store it. Although I don't want to store too much of it, so maybe that much of it. Can we put... Sure, that'll power things up. Let's pull that one. Yeah, not a surprise there. Can I put you? Yeah, I can. Which is fine. We'll take a little coal and it'll all work out. Alright, so we're burning that. We can put this in the engine too, which is a little bit of extra space. And I guess this is where we're going to call this episode. Really, our next... oh, did I forget to... you guys are probably laughing because I totally forgot to put this... into the chest. Yeah. What do you mean you can't put it in the chest? It's too close. Ah, yes. Awesome feature of the game. So glad you guys get to see that too. Let's fix that too so you can learn how this works. This is something that I think really needs to get patched. But it has to do with the sort of the curvature of the Earth there. Or not the Earth, but whatever. Alright, now let's limit this back up because you can limit a chest and that's what we want to do. It's, you know, we only really need 4 of these to fill our whole mech full of this, this fuel. And this is the fuel we'll actually end up using for quite a while. So let's get this going and that will be where we call it. So thanks again for watching episode 2. Episode 3 here we will focus on getting the beginning of our mall set up, and that will be where we'll start producing the belts, the inserters, miners, these arc smelters, and the assemblers. We'll get all of those sort of basic components down, and they'll be auto-produced in an assembler, and then we'll put them in a chest so that when we are out of them, we'll just be able to go get them. So that's what we're going to do. Have a great day. Thanks again, and yeah, please like and subscribe if you're enjoying watching this series. Again, like I said, I wanted to try to get one more Dyson Sphere completion done before they add combat, because I'm not sure how that will change the game. So thank you very much.